Okay. As the XO is at the battalion main CP, um, the radio reports come in that the battalion TAC, the tactical CP, has taken hits uh, from the enemy air, and most likely the battalion commander, the S3 actual, the S2 actual, the senior fire support officer FSO, is are are dead. Uh, he immediately goes into consolidation and reorganization, and one of those steps is to reestablish command and control, assess the situation. As part of that, the main CP might run what's called a battle update brief, and that's what we're going to do here now. Um, it might look something like this. All right, gather around everybody, battle update brief. We need to do consolidation and reorganization. What's the purpose here? Update the progress of the battle. The participants, um, a commander, we're not going to have him, the XO, the Sergeant Major, the S2, now the AS2, the S3, now the AS3, the S4, the S6, the FSO, now the FSNCO here at the main CP, HHC commander, DCO commander, um, the main and any other Alpha Bravo Charlie commanders or XOs, um, because primarily we're going to conduct this here by face in the main CP and on radio. We'll also go and try and conduct this on the CPCE, JBCP, ATAC, whatever type of digital mission command systems we have. The inputs here are going to be all our running estimates, the updated situation template, the kill chart, the operations graphic, significant actions, SIGACs, commander's critical information requirements, and the decision support matrix. The output, commander's decision guidance, and any tasks afterwards as needed. Here's the main agenda. We're going to do roll call real quick, intel updates, ops updates, fires, protection, sustainment, signal, and then issue commander's guidance. Here's kind of the intel update. We had contact with a dismounted enemy squad here in the village, um, vicinity of who are these guys? ACO. They took, they eliminated that reconnaissance patrol, uh, did not displace in time, and took a little bit of casualties. Um, and some vehicles were mobility killed, so they're immobilized in that village. The so that means we've entered the enemy's disruption zone now. Let's pull up our ops graphics here before phase line 3. So the enemy is in between phase line 2 and 3 on the disruption zone. We still expect from phase line 3 to the probable line of deployment to be the enemy's disruption zone as well before we get into their main defense. Lead reconnaissance elements of the middle section here have not made any contact, and they are clearing this area for the battalion tactical assault position for Charlie Company to be able to disembark, establish their Alpha Alpha, and begin leaders recon to identify the enemy's battle position. Recon section over here has not made contact either at the probable line of departure. The section here, there to the north, while I'm not oriented very well, has not made any contact either. They are about to continue up to the probable line of departure and then phase line 5. Moving on to talk about significant actions. Operations update. Like mentioned, the TAC has been destroyed. One section of the 120 millimeter mortars, the 107 equivalents here in the game, has been destroyed. A 1KA in Alpha Company, 2 mobility vehicles immobilized. 1 Bravo Company truck immobilized back at the main battalion Alpha Alpha. So that squad is still kind of a loss of combat power. I can't attach them to someone else and get them up to the fight, nor can they cover this 15 kilometers. in any quick timeline. So that's kind of our current combat power slant. So overall, the battalion personnel is yellow. Seco is personnel is yellow because of the loss of those combat leaders and their mission command systems. Everything else, class 5 weapon systems, uh, POL, petroleum, oils, and lubricants is green. So what we're looking to establish for next actions, again, Seco moving up to the assault position. ACO is getting into concealment um, to allow time for the scout section to set conditions. The deco section here with ACO is going to move forward to this grove and begin a support by fire overwatch position for ACO's next movements. 81 millimeter mortar sections moving up in order to provide farther ranging into the enemy's main battle area. We've got BCO here in the back, staying behind phase line 2, which is good. FLA 3 is moving to the casualties. FLA 1 is moving to casualties. A logistics package is getting ready to move prior to the assault position to conduct resupply operations, at least of um, class 3, while the leader's recon is being conducted. The XO is taking charge of the battalion at this point. Succession of commands kicked in. He's going to take the AS3, the FSNCO, and drive up to catch up to the lead elements and take command there at the point of friction. While we're up here at the flot until the XO gets up here, this is kind of a tough call because ACO commander senior up here on the flot, he could technically be in command. Otherwise, the XO BCO, if he's up here, is a fighting XO. Otherwise, all the XOs may be back here anyway. So really ACO over here, vicinity, this ASR Alpha is now really in charge as the ground force commander on the flot until the XO can catch up. That's how it would go. He'd give that type of guidance, go execute. All right, so let's go. Come on. Yep, you kick off. Kick off. Yeah. FLA's moving. This Delta Company platoon, these two sections are moving up to the mortar firing position. Mortar firing, the other 107, 120 millimeter mortars moving to get a little farther behind concealment and displace out of this engagement area. ACO's consolidating and reorganizing on the move. Quite possibly the first sergeant's actually the one in charge, because the XO probably is in the back. These guys are cleared to get up into that overwatch position. Let's do, that Mark 19 section first before we send the toes up higher. Rest of ACO is getting after that. All right. Now, as I was thinking of items, there's probably a little bit of risk here with the mortar firing position just coming up by themselves. I haven't really cleared through this town, so I'm assuming some risk to force at the moment. Now, I'm hearing some reports. Is there any? All right, so FLA 1, FLA 3 are on the scene, working on those casualties. I will manually, for the good training practice, give them some time, but then move them back to the battalion aid station, the roll 1. These guys are working on clearing through here. So this is a good spot for this truck. Right? You're looking the wrong way, dude. Look that way, down the road. You might be able to get a little bit better. Gosh, man. Whatever. Okay. All right. Good. Fire mission 1's ready. Guns are laid. Just to help make sure things are happening. All right. You guys go ahead and conduct your next movement. And hopefully all this consolidation and reorganization gets us back onto not just it, it's a little interesting. So you could say in one sense, like, have we lost the initiative? It's hard to say. At this point, I don't think so. The most important part is maintaining the initiative. Keeping the tempo, like we talked about last video, going and moving. This transition point here for unloading everybody is going to be kind of important. All right, so this Delta Company platoon is kind of clearing through this road up all the way through there. That's not bad. Let's prep these guys here as well. Okay, Deco, let's get your ATGM guys going. Give them a second to do a short halt, kind of a SEALs halt. Okay, that's and hopefully we can keep pace going and really, like I was talking about last time, using the good concept of finding the enemy, using fires, and then allowing maneuver to be in positions of advantage. Okay. I'm going to change these guys to line. That way. Alright, so they got that down. Alright, mortars are ready. So after everybody kind of comes up here, and I've already got the unload command given, I think I will manually have to split them. And this is kind of, it's not necessarily that great. I would need to micromanage it for doing that type of unloading process properly. Because you wouldn't just like everybody unload here. They'd be like platoon 1 drop off, LMTVs get out of the way, second platoon comes all the way up here, drops off, and gets out of the way. That again is kind of hard to. Those guys are still making their way. Hard to replicate. Any reason why you guys are not doing it? Go ahead and do it. Now we'll just deal with it. Oh, contact. Is that enemy or is that a farm piece of equipment or a civilian? Alright. That company is there. Let's see. Okay, so we've split. You can see these guys. Let's take a little picture real quick. Nice. That looks cool. So, team-wise, fast, move here. Everybody get out of the way. Crap. Gotta reattach. Did not do that properly. There you go. Now, fast, here, moving to echelon line formation. Do the macro management. Fast, here, echelon line formation. All this ideally would be pre set up. I wouldn't be trying to do that. So there you go. Move fast, fast, and then in here. There you go. Switch this to echelon line. It's kind of almost a backwards V. It seems okay at the moment. And really, now I can worry about these trucks. Okay. So for now, we're going to put them into the woods. Okay. Let them do their good thing. Start to conduct lead leaders recon. Wow. Let's see how these guys are doing. Yeah. Is that contact? Where at? We are receiving incoming. React to indirect fire, guys. That's why this has to be fast. Ooh. Take a truck off. Future spacing, get out of the way. Need to kind of push up a little bit. Create some space and gaps. Because the enemy does, at this point, they should know exactly who's coming, what's coming, where we're coming at, right? They're guessing. They got their own enemy situation template on our course of action. Yeah, and we'll be bringing down the heat. So that's not unexpected. The Battalion XO still en route to take command of this gaggle. There's probably some confusion. Maybe that delay. What I do want to do is prep you to establish a CCP back here. Go. Go ahead. Get over to the other side. These guys, yeah, need to get off. They move farther, get off the main high-speed avenue approach. This section needs to continue. I've swapped them to line. Let's see if we can come up to here using their Overwatch. You guys need to be in line formation. Okay. Okay. They're getting on site. Now it'll still take some time. Generally, when you do these consolidation and reorganizations, you almost have to do it face to face. They would drive all the way up, establish, hey man, first sergeant, XO, squad leader, whoever's left alive, get everybody if they need to switch nets, especially if there's a concept changeover, and establish the good stuff here, right? I don't have to rush into the fight, and mass everybody online. I've still got to. I haven't found the enemy, right? We found one recon squad. I've found air to ground close air support team. Found some indirect fires, which seemed more like mortars than artillery. But that's not enough to just go ahead and conduct our attack. So let's see here for these guys. Let's move across phase line 5 here. Now this is getting super busy. I want these trucks to move back behind phase line 2. Way too crowded. Too much threat up here. They don't have any weapons, machine guns, nothing to add to the fight. So I'm going to get the F out of here. That's yeah. That's my acting logistics package. Okay, give them a couple minutes, and that. So I'm imagining. This isn't a terrible spot for the LRP, the logistics respawn point. 500 meters from Charlie Company, up on the lead. Squad leaders, platoon sergeants, first sergeant can come back here. That's fine. Now you can see there's like the IV line, the crest here is right around here, so we can't really get good visual standoff yet of everybody and be able to take advantage of good setups. That's fine. We're working on it. I'll develop a little bit. Slow it down. Recon still doing their thing. Let's move these guys up here to probable line of deployment. Here, kind of lock down this corner and start to get eyes on this this village. Okay. Speed it up. All right. Where's the XO? Okay. We're good to do that here. These guys are still going to. Yeah, I'm going to send the one platoon. The one platoon mainly here, right? This platoon, see if we can do anything there. These guys, let's check these guys. What type of line of sight do you have? That's not too bad. Okay. We're kind of got eyes on the objective area. Man, we might be able to use this avenue of advance Charlie, especially if there's no real significant threats. Let's uh let's let's really check this out. Get them to come up here and then contact right there. Trying to use bounding Overwatch sequential, um, whatever they kind of can talk about themselves, and see if this is an undefended access. Because if so, if most of the battle positions over here are, the enemies over here, like, okay, cool, man, fix them, isolate the objective, and just take it. Don't have to, in this specific situation, I don't have to necessarily fight everybody. You guys are looking the wrong direction. What are you doing looking back at the way you came? Okay? Please. Stop. Alright. They're doing the thing. The XO is on site in the middle with Seco and the recon elements. I'm probably about ready to push them up and really see if I can find some enemies. But we have reestablished command and control. We've consolidated, reorganized. We have currently conducted resupply. We've gotten to the assault position that we planned. So while it may seem that the tempo is kind of chill, low, right? It's not like ACO and BCO or mad dashing through it. It's a balance on the tempo between some tactical patience, developing the situation, getting to the places that you believe are positions of advantage, finding the enemy and controlling the engagements. I still kind of feel like we're doing that after paying almost needlessly for some stupid mistakes that I'm learning through. But that's it for this part. Check out the next part. I hope you join me. Thank you.